Greetings, world. The Questioning Center is back with more breaking news, important information, and esoteric and occult knowledge to know about. There's Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, the sex traffickers. It looks like Epstein's in a pool in that photo, laying down. Here is a photo of Epstein in his office talking to who appears to be, I can't say his identity from this angle. His face is cut off. And here's more photos of, if you know who this name is, leave a comment down below. Ghislaine standing outside a New York hospital building. As you know, a lot of these crimes have taken place overseas. A lot in the States, it happened in New York, in Florida mostly. No wonder Trump is best friends with him, because New York is Trump's city, allegedly. So here are 50 photos that we're going to run through, and Britain's Prince Andrew kneels over a female in combination of images. Here's a photo writing on a female body next to a copy of the book Lolita via House Oversight Committee Democrats. Weird photo. Just look. It says she was low, playing low in the morning, standing 4 feet 10 in one sock. That's weird to write on someone's foot. And here's the pool or jacuzzi photo of former President Bill Clinton's women in the pool. This is via the United States Justice Department, of course. And here's a photo. Yes, it was Mick Jagger. I'm not a listener of Mick Jagger particularly, but I've heard the name, obviously. And former President Bill Clinton, once again, with Ghislaine Maxwell at a dinner party, it seems. And here is the infamous Epstein in a bathtub. Here is the guy his face was cut off, but obviously that's Steve Bannon, I was going to say. Steve Bannon is in the Epstein files as well, pictured directly across from Epstein, so that's very jarring to see. Not that I know much about Steve Bannon's character. And here's the photo of Ghislaine and President Trump. The Massage for Dummies book appears to be real. Of course, there's so many For Dummies books to teach you how to do things and teach you about things you already know about, that even, massages, everybody likes those. Even sex traffickers, obviously. And that's Bill Gates. As you know, Bill Gates, he recently made a statement regarding the Epstein files that we'll get into at the Questioning Center later on. But Bill Gates with a woman whose identity has been obscured. And here's the photo earlier of Ghislaine and Epstein on their flight. And here, the photo of Chris Tucker posing next to Bill Clinton. And here's some pharmaceuticals, an image of prescription bottle of phenazopyridine. And here's the very funny photo of former President Bill Clinton in a dress, cross-dressing. And it's very funny because this is a painting that was at Epstein's estate, and it was allegedly on Epstein's island as well. And it's very funny how they have so many photos of well-known people in power like the presidents, doing what is considered embarrassing to most. Here's a Michael Jackson photo with Michael Jackson and Diana Ross. And the blocked out people in this image, there's 3 blocked out peoples, and that's just Michael Jackson's family. That photo was already released years ago. And here's Ghislaine Maxwell with David Copperfield. Here's a weird photo. It says Ghislaine Maxwell and Andrew Mountbatten Windsor via United States Department of Justice. And this is a very occultic, very creepy photo in black and white at that. It appears that they're in the living room of some prestigious, luxury, historical looking furniture and setting. And it looks like they're having a swell time, probably off of alcohol. Here's a photo of Michael Jackson and Jeffrey Epstein. This is Sergey Brin, the co-founder of Google. Here's a photo of an interior image from the property of Little St. James, once owned by Jeffrey Epstein. Take a better look at that. Here's a photo of what appears to be Jeffrey Epstein wearing a kaifa next to, appears to be an Arabic man. So here's Noam Chomsky and Jeffrey Epstein on what appears to be a flight. Images from Reuters, and as you all know, we're the questioning center here. This is my website, thequestioningcenter.com. We do mostly paranormal work. We do current events, breaking topics, a lot of current events and political stuff lately in America, of course, about government, about Luigi Mangione, about Don Lemon being arrested, about, Neptune in Aries from the 26th of January till May 2038. Is that a global shift sign? Of course, we talked about Alex Preti, Renee, Nicole Good, and all those subjects you can think of. And if you want to like the video, check out thequestioningcenter.com or other social medias, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Please do so. Share the video if you found something new with a friend or a family member, to let them know about it. And leave a comment down below if you want to tell me something new about the information I presented today. You can help us with a donation in the bio, or any way you can help us at the Questioning Center. And as always, thank you and have a great day.